Princess Anne is in hospital after suffering minor injuries and concussion following incident on Gatcombe Park estate. Princess Anne has been injured by a horse and rushed to hospital where she is being treated for concussion and minor injuries to her head today. The King's 73-year-old sister, an Olympic horsewoman, was walking on her Gatcombe Park estate in Gloucestershire yesterday when she was hurt. It is understood that she was taking an evening stroll with horses nearby when she was hurt. The Princess Royal was left with minor wounds to the head, and her medical team are understood to believe these are consistent with a potential impact from a horse shed or legs. She is expected to make a full recovery but will miss 9 engagements in the coming 7 days, including a royal visit to Canada this Sunday. Her hospital stay has again highlighted how stretched the royal family is, with the King and the Princess of Wales both being treated for cancer. Anne's husband, Vice Admiral Sir Tim Lawrence, and her children Zara Tindall and Peter Phillips, were all on the estate at the time she was injured. Emergency services arrived at the scene and the royal was given treatment before being taken to Southmead Hospital in Bristol for tests, treatment and observation, with Sir Tim by her side. Her brother King Charles was immediately informed, but Anne's engagements this week have been postponed on her doctor's advice. She will no longer visit Canada and cannot attend a Buckingham Palace banquet for the Japanese state visit tomorrow night. Her Royal Highness sends her apologies to any who may be inconvenienced or disappointed as a result, a royal spokesman said. The Princess Royal is the hardest working royal in terms of annual engagements at a time when the King has cut back on events and Prince William has also taken time off to care for his wife. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have walked away from royal duties completely. A palace spokesman said Anne was recovering well and in a comfortable condition. Subject to medical advice, she is expected to be able to return home later this week. It is understood she has suffered concussion and minor injuries to the head, but she is expected to make a full recovery. It is not thought that any other individual was involved in the incident. It is believed that palace officials have a working hypothesis of how the princess sustained her injuries, but cannot be 100% certain at this stage. A royal spokesman added, Her Royal Highness is receiving appropriate expert care. 'No further details are being shared at this stage. Her Royal Highness will remain in Southmead Hospital unless or until her medical team advise otherwise. Sir Tim Lawrence accompanied Her Royal Highness to hospital, announcing the news at 12:20 p.m. today, a Buckingham Palace spokesman said. The Princess Royal has sustained minor injuries and concussion following an incident on the Gatcombe Park estate yesterday evening. Her Royal Highness remains in Southmead Hospital, Bristol, as a precautionary measure for observation and is expected to make a full and swift recovery. The King has been kept closely informed and joins the whole royal family in sending his fondest love and well wishes to the Princess for a speedy recovery. King Charles III, Queen Camilla, Prince William and Anne's other siblings, Prince Edward and Prince Andrew, were all informed last night. The royal spokesman also confirmed that on doctors' advice, Anne's engagements for the week ahead will be postponed. Her Royal Highness sends her apologies to any who may be inconvenienced or disappointed as a result, they added. A planned trip to Canada at the end of this week has also been cancelled. Plans are being examined in close consultation with the Canadian government as to how the Princess's proposed engagements may be adapted in her absence. The Japanese state visit will go ahead as planned, though the Princess will be unable to attend the state banquet tomorrow. The Princess's accident is the latest health upset to hit the royal family this year, with both the King and the Princess of Wales diagnosed with and undergoing treatment for cancer, and Sarah, Duchess of York, having skin cancer.